After speaking to QS surfers, we thought we'd speak to someone in the big leagues. CT surfer Keely Andrew gives us an insight on how she's coping with isolation. How has this year played out for you so far? Like, obviously with COVID-19 introducing itself into the world and all sports kind of being on hold, how has it affected you personally and your plans for the year?
Yeah, obviously it's been a huge challenge. I was coming off a lot of confidence at the back end of last year and I had a really good off season and my body was good, the boards were feeling good and I was really excited for this year. So to have it all kind of put on hold and like literally come to a standstill, it's been challenging, but I think, you know, being on tour for so long, you're constantly always looking forward to the next heat, to the next plane, you got to catch the next hotel, and it just snowballs and you never get a chance to take a step back and really reflect on what you've been doing. And for me, it's been a really good opportunity to do that and to review a lot of my heats and kind of take little things away from previous years that I want to apply in the future.
And do you know, like, has WSL been in contact with you guys on what could potentially be happening towards the end of the year, or are you guys kind of left in the dark?
Yeah, we're kind of, we know what everyone else knows. We don't know anything else, unfortunately. But yeah, just the June 1st call and we reassess and go from there. And
with the WSL, they've just released some new changes for the 2020 Championship Tour format and also the QS format. So are you going to prepare differently for next year as you have for previous seasons?
I wouldn't say differently. Obviously, we don't know what it exactly looks like at the moment. The schedule, it could be completely different to what we used to. So I guess there could be difference there. But yeah, I mean, this would have been my 5th year on tour. So all my experience is kind of adding up. And I guess what I've learnt in the past, I just try to apply leading into new seasons. And I think it's exciting what they're coming out with. I think it's progressing the sport and we've got a lot to look forward to.
So since you've been off the CT and you haven't been able to spend time with any of the girls on tour, are you able to stay in touch with them and how are they all doing during these times?
Yeah, we operate on a group chat, so every now and then we'll have a little bit of communication, but I mostly communicate with Bronte. I know she's doing quite well up there in Western Australia. She's pretty happy to be home and just surfing good waves. So, but yeah, otherwise, a lot of the girls I think are just taking time to themselves and just to get their own space.
So what's your training looking like at the moment? Because are you doing heat drills? Are you introducing something new to your surfing, or are you just working on techniques? Seeing as we've got so much time now with no contest being on.
Yeah, well, obviously we, like you guys would know, we got shut out of the gym. So I was very fortunate that I've got a coach that can tailor a program to myself that is quite simple, because I find it quite hard to get motivated when I'm training by myself. So in the gym, I've been able to, I guess, have sessions that don't require weights. It's more banded work, strength and power, and just maintaining what I was able to, I guess, achieve in our off season. But surfing wise, yeah, it's a good opportunity for us to really focus on progression. We don't usually get this much time to potentially risk injury to try new things. So I guess that's what I'm really trying to do in this time.
So you said before that you've reviewed quite a few of your heats and things that you needed to work on. So what does that include?
Yeah, obviously I got my strengths and weaknesses. It's not really any sort of secret where I perform better, and for me, just picking out those locations where I haven't had the results that I would like and going through what those girls in my heats did better than me that allowed them to progress, and ultimately they end up doing quite well in the event. So yeah, just picking up little strategy hints and just different ways to surf the waves.
So you were saying before that you've been working on progression. So what does that involve? Is that new turns? Is it airs? Is it barrels? What definition would you say progression is for you?
Yeah, fortunately for us, we live on the Sunshine Coast and we don't get a lot of pumping conditions, so I get a lot of onshore and it's a really good opportunity to practice my airs. I've spent a lot of time reviewing a lot of the men's surfing to see what they or guess the techniques that they use. So yeah, just working on aerials.
Sick. That's really cool. And I'm excited to see that coming into next year as well.
Give me a little more time.
Yeah. You got the whole year.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that you've missed outside of surfing during isolation?
I think for me personally, it's really quite selfish, but the most challenging thing has been not being able to catch up with friends, like going out for lunch or grabbing some drinks or something. I think that's actually been surprisingly challenging, and you take it for granted when it is right at your fingertips. So yeah, I think it just makes that time that you do get with friends a little bit more special.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we get to see you on the big screen soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me, and good luck with the magazine. It all looks really cool, and hopefully see you soon.